Yes guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well, having a good day and smashing the like button for the YouTube algorithm. In today's video I want to talk about how to get more views and more watch time on your YouTube channel organically in 2020, and we're getting into it right now. The number one factor is watch time. Ultimately that is like almost like a revenue stage in YouTube, right? The more watch time you get, the more subscribers you're more likely to get, the more money you're likely to get, the more comment, like, do you know what I mean? Watch time is basically the end goal for everything. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at one of my highest performing videos and we're gonna have a look at the retention and we're gonna see what we can basically work out from that data. Once we have that data, we can then apply it to our new video. So what you'll want to do is look at the retention rate and see when people are dropping off your videos, and also see what points people are going back to in your videos. This will tell you if you, I don't know, you start talking about cooking and you're a technology channel, people start dropping off, then it tells you to stop talking about cooking, or vice versa. You're a cooking channel and you start talking about technology and all of a sudden 60% of your viewers drop off. It would obviously tell you to, you know, stop doing that, right? Or they might like it. People might go back to when you're talking about it. Okay guys, so what you're going to want to do is jump onto your YouTube and just click in the top right hand corner and click onto YouTube Studio. So when you get into the YouTube Studio, you want to click straight through into your analytics, and then we're going to actually choose which video we want to look at. So what you can do is we're actually just going to use my top performing video at this moment in this period. This is also something that you should really keep on top of, like monitoring what are the top performing videos within obviously the last 28 days, simply because you know that these videos are performing well. So of course, you know, you want to create videos that are similar to the ones that are performing well on your channel. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on this top one here, and we're just going to talk about the retention, what we was talking about before. So if we scroll down straight away, you're going to see this audience retention, and what we're going to do is just click see more. Okay, so this is going to bring us up the video itself, and it's actually going to show this little bar down at the bottom, and it's going to show us the video and we can actually play it back. So what you can firstly do is just click this relative audience retention, and you can actually see here that it shows you the averages. So is it above average, is it below average, you know, and it basically goes all the way through here. So you can see that this video, if you have a look here, it's actually performing above average in terms of audience retention pretty much all the way through until it gets about 8 minutes in, and it's still average. To be fair, it's still average all the way till 10 minutes, and then you can see 10 minutes, this is where people start to drop off. So what I can basically see from this is I can just click to where people start to drop off, and you can see it's around here, around the 11 minute and 6. Yeah, so cool. So if we click onto here, you can see that my video's actually changed and it's gone to that exact point. So what I can do is I can just play this video.
I'm totally for, but this way, like, you can literally stack those people to get on Zoom, start making connections, start interviewing people, experts, you know, and just that, feel free to just reach out to us.
So you can see that this is actually where I'm basically signing off the video, so it completely makes sense for people to start dropping off there. So in theory, that really tells me that this was a really good video, and I've kept them engaged throughout the video, and when I'm basically signing it off is when a lot of the people are dropping off, which is really good for me to know, because it basically says that, you know, I've done well at keeping them engaged throughout the video. So what we're now going to do is just click this button here and just click back to audience retention, because this is basically going to show us some key points within the audience retention rates. So if we go back, we can actually see straight away here that at 0 minutes, we've got 95% of our audience. And if we click to 8 seconds in, you can see that it drops down to 72%. Now, it's worth me saying at this point that you will naturally lose people at the beginning of your videos, no matter what you do at the start of your videos. But it also tells you that you need to be as clear and precise as you can be at that, you know, the first 10 seconds of the video, because ultimately it is going to be what makes someone stay on your video or not. So, you know, I basically play around a lot with the start of my videos. You know, sometimes I do like a big cinematic introduction, you know,
lots of cinematics and stuff like that. Sometimes I just get straight to the point. Obviously, if it's a tutorial video, and like this one is how to record a podcast on Zoom, that's going to be pretty much like the first thing that comes out of my mouth, because I want to almost guarantee to the viewer that is what this video is about. This is what we're going to be talking about. But if you start to see, like I said, naturally people are going to jump off at that point. You can see that slowly goes down, and then you can see certain little spikes. Okay, so you can see here at 1 minute 46 we've got 50.7%, and then it goes up to 53%. So what you basically want to see is what you was talking about throughout this time.
And then we're gonna use that footage and put it into your YouTube stuff. So that's just very basically how we're gonna do it. What I'm gonna do is I'm now gonna jump onto...
Okay, so that basically tells me that people are clicking back to this part, and this part is obviously a pretty big part in the video, because I'm literally mapping it out for the person that's viewing this video, exactly the process of how we do it. And of course, and of course that is how we actually, this is the process that we follow. So of course this is probably what someone's clicked on this video to find out, or at least it's a little hidden nugget within this video, because I'm actually showing them on the whiteboard exactly our steps. So if we just go and do the same sort of process again, you can see here you've got 49%, and it goes back up to 52%. So if we click onto here, same again, this makes total sense, because this is the actual screen recording part where I'm showing the viewer exactly how to do what the video is titled. So it would make sense that people are coming back and going to that exact part. And you can just keep following these process and then just keep finding out. So here we go, 44%.
And this is at the point where I then invite my guest in. So I just come down to invite, I would hit copy URL.
So you can see straight away it goes from 44% to 46% down to 43%. So that obviously shows me that people are going back to this part. And why are people going back to this part? Because in this, literally this little segment, this, the couple of seconds, is where I'm actually showing them how to invite someone onto the podcast. So from a creator's point, what that basically tells me is, although that this big video, which has done really well for me, is called how to record a podcast on Zoom, the fact that people have clicked back to that part where it's just showing people how to invite someone to a Zoom session, that basically would tell me that that person is uneducated on how to invite someone to a Zoom session. So I could then create another video called how to invite a guest onto a Zoom session. Okay, so that's how you can use this data to improve your videos. And of course, what I was talking about at the end of the video where I'm signing it off, I sign the video off sort of, but then I continue to talk. So I say like comment, subscribe, make sure you check out the other videos, and I start to sign off the video, but then I continue to talk about certain things throughout the video. So naturally, as I mentioned before, people are going to sign off of the video if you're literally telling them that it's already the end of the video, right?
The second key point is to use playlist. Make sure that you have a playlist for pretty much all of the content that you create. If it's tutorials, vlogs, reactions, affiliate videos. This way it is going to allow people to binge watch your content and ultimately result in more watch time, more subscribers, and more views for your channel.
I would recommend creating playlists for pretty much every single piece of content that you basically offer on your channel, because if we now open up a new tab, we're going to actually open an incognito tab and just find my channel on YouTube. Like so, click onto it, and we are going to see. Cool. So when someone finds my channel now, they're gonna see a couple of different things. Okay, they're gonna see my welcome to my channel video, which I've only just put on there 2 weeks ago, which I definitely would recommend. And then when you scroll down, you're gonna see uploads, popular uploads, and then you're going to start to see all of my playlists. Okay, and now this just makes the whole channel seem so much more organized for either a returning subscriber or a new potential subscriber, and it seems like everything is in one place. You can see, if they want to watch some old school vlogs that we have, you know, they can just click onto here and see all of the old school vlogs that we've got on the channel. Or scrolling down, if they want to see some unboxings, they can see some unboxings on the channel. And so on and so forth. And this is a great way to keep all of your content organized, and it just makes it a lot easier for your audience to consume these videos.
My last key point is to use and implement cards and end screens. You're gonna have so many people get to the end of your video, and if you don't tell them that you've got another video that they would like at the end of that video, then of course they're not gonna know, and they're not gonna go searching down your channel to find it.
If we go to the end of this video, we are going to see what my end screens look like on my channel, and we'll just play this.
I'll see you in the next one. Take care, bye.
There we go. So the end screens pop up obviously at the end of each individual video, and you can see that I have an end screen to subscribe to the channel or to click onto other relevant videos. So same again, if we click onto this video, it's then going to take you to that actual video. Now, of course, this is going to be like a compound snowball effect. If someone's watching your video and then at the end of the video you tell them, you know, look, we've got a video like this and it answers these questions. If they've found the answer, and we're just going to put this in here, so how to record a podcast on Zoom. We want to check that we're still, yep, cool. So we're still ranking the top of this keyword, which is really great. You can see that my video is the first video, and that's also searching on an incognito tab, so it has absolutely no idea that it's me that's searching for this video. And then if we click onto this,
Hey guys, welcome.
you can see how I've utilized this throughout this video. So if we get to the end of this video,
I can almost guarantee some people are going to convert from that and they're going to go and watch the whole episode. I hope that helps you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.
I've got my end screen, and one of the videos I have on here, so a video to check out, is how to edit a podcast on Zoom. So of course, it's going to make a lot of sense for someone that's watched my video on how to record a podcast using Zoom. They're more than likely wanting to know how to edit the podcast on Zoom, okay? So it makes total sense for me to put that at the end of this video, because it's going to make sense. People are going to want to edit their video, and you can see that you've got a lot of people coming through on this video that have obviously come through my Zoom video and then obviously wanting to know how to edit the podcast as well.
If you have a video around Zoom, for example, pretty solid video that I have on how to create a podcast using Zoom, it would make sense for me to put another video that is related, how to edit your podcast in Zoom, at the end of that video, because I know that everyone that's watched the video how to record a podcast on Zoom is probably going to be interested in how to edit the podcast in Zoom. So hopefully that helped, guys. If you did like the video, make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm and hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to see you in the next video.
Hollywood 6.